How's it going, everyone? My name is ThymeShock and welcome back to another episode of the Yawhg. This is probably going to be the last one, but this time we're going to pick the two characters I didn't pick before. The lady on the left and the man or woman on the top. I couldn't tell if that was a man or a woman. The Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks. Yes, I know. And this thing is going to murder me again. However, a friend of mine told me that he had a really good outcome in his, so I plan to have an even better outcome. Because it's all a challenge, apparently. I can't just live and be happy. Let's start with the hospitals. Let's go ahead and tend to the patients. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and earn 1 wealth. One day, a patient whose voice has been cursed and replaced with piano notes. Oh, I remember this man. He's making all the other patients hate their lives because he's got things going on with him. We're not going to sing with him because that ended poorly last time, so we're going to try to decipher what he's saying. You listen to his piano keys, but can't quite work out what he's saying. His sound gets progressively sadder and sadder. It starts driving you slightly mad. You lose 1 mind. There's nothing I can do to help that man. I've tried, and it just never gets better. So this person wants to go to the palace and wants to do administration work. You spend the week doing paperwork for the palace. You're paid 2 wealth and gain 1 mind. One day, the court jester approaches you. Would you like to learn to juggle? He asks excitedly. I'll teach you everything I know for a small sum. You know what? Sure, I'd love to learn how to juggle. You spend the day with the jester practicing your juggling technique. You improve dramatically. You gain 2 finesse. You gain another 2 finesse. Wow, this guy is going to have so much finesse he isn't going to know what to do with it. You happily pay the jester for his services. You lose 1 wealth. They say the last time it came, the Yawhg blah blah blah, the Yawhg's going to come kill me. I know. The Yawhg is just a terrible thing that we don't even know what it is. Let's go to the forest, and we're going to chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees, 2 physique and 1 wealth. One day you hear a howl nearby, followed by the rustling of leaves. Ruffle. Whoa, what is that? Is that a werewolf? Run for it. Stand and fight. I do have an axe in my hand. Let's stand and fight. You raise your weapon, ready to fight whatever is out there. A blur leaps onto you out from the bushes and knocks your weapon from your hands. The beast slashes open your chest. You black out. When you come to, your whole body feels warm and the gash in your chest has disappeared. You lose 3 magic. You gain 3 physique. Oh my god, am I a werewolf now? What happened? Why do I have a gash in my chest? Or I guess it's not there anymore. So let's go to the tavern. We could make some money. Let's bartend. You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern. You earn 1 wealth and tips and gain 2 charm. One day while in the tavern, a heated argument erupts. Yes, the fight between several people. We broke it up the first time. You know what? Let's join the fray. You jump into the thick of the fight and let loose some pent-up rage on some unsuspecting patrons. You gain 1 physique from all that exertion. Wait, did we break it up the last time, or did we fight? I don't know. It worked out for me in the end. Let's go to the Alchemy Tower. Let's brew a potion. You spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. 2 magic and 1 mind. Over the course of the week, you notice that you've been slowly growing hair all over your body. You've also noticed yourself getting significantly stronger. You gain 3 physique. Your ability to control the supernatural is fading, however. You lose 3 magic. Well, that's not good. One day you feel searing pain course through you as your body contorts against your will. Fur erupts from everywhere and your teeth turn jagged and sharp. You can hear the screaming of those around you, but all you can think of is how hungry you are. The next few hours are a blur. You wake up the next day in your bed naked and coated in blood. You take a look in the mirror and notice you're completely back to normal now. You feel like whatever all of that was, it's all out of your system now. So that's not good. She's a werewolf. Not sure how I'm gonna handle that. So back at the beginning of the video when I said I'm gonna have a better outcome, I think I've already ruined that. We're gonna go ahead and bet on a fight. I wanna make some money. You spend the week placing bets on your favorite fighters. Gain 1 wealth. While wandering around the halls between matches, you spot your former lover, Kelly. Oh no, this is not why I go to the arena. I don't go to see my exes. I go to see a brand spanking awesome fight. I don't know where I was going with brand. I wanna see an awesome fight, damn it. An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing. Wait, what? An awkward exchange happens in which you want to know how they're doing without seeming to care too much. After a few minutes, Jean, one of the most popular fighters in the arena, butts into the conversation. Hey, Kelly, sorry to interrupt, but we've got to leave right away if we want to make it to your mother's in time. You say an awkward goodbye as they walk off holding hands. How do you feel? You know what? I feel happy for her, except that that's the guy I was rooting for, but hey, at least I won money. You feel it's good that both of you have moved on. This encounter, despite its awkwardness, was refreshing. You gain 1 charm. So this guy has good things going for him. Too bad the other lady is turning into a fucking werewolf. Which is actually kind of awesome, but it's not gonna help anybody. Let's go to the slums. We're gonna eat people. Oh, wait, why would I select this? Not that I would eat the poor people. That's just what happens in the movies. I'm sorry. I'll go to the palace. We're gonna go to a ball. You spend the week at the ball. 2 charm and 1 finesse. Let's see. And you stumble down a set of stairs. That's right. We're gonna find the famous wine cellar. And last time we kept quiet about it. Well, let's host a secret party. All your friends show up and the drinking begins. All this drinking improves your fortitude. You gain 2 physique. Oh my god, my physique is at 15. All the socializing improves your social skills. 2 charm. So I'm going to be a very social and very bulky werewolf. That's awesome. Let's go to the gardens and meditate. You spend the week in deep meditation, 1 magic and 2 mind. Elderly man is snoozing on the grass and he says, "You there, young person." He waves you over. "I'm having an awful time trying to nap in the bright sun. Do you mind giving me some shade?" You know what? Let's go ahead and block the sun for him. Ages seem to pass as you stay in the hot sun, the wizened old man sleeping peacefully in your shadow. The sun is sweltering, and after some hours you begin to feel faint. Gradually, everything grows dark. When you awaken, it is evening in the garden, and an ancient gnarled tree stands where the old man was sleeping. For witnessing this miraculous event, you gain 1 magic. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? So, one character's got all sorts of good things going for him, and one is just progressively getting bulkier, which is not good for when she turns. She's gonna be like the world's biggest, baddest werewolf, which is cool if that's your goal, but you know what? We need to spend some time cleaning stuff up, just to get our mind off of it. One day, the bloodletting leeches somehow escape from their containers. Leeches start flooding into the hallway. There are people screaming everywhere as leeches slither towards them. "Somebody do something," yells one of the doctors. "We're gonna zap." "Oh no, I can't. My magic is awful. However, I am a werewolf, so only silver can kill me, so we're gonna use ourselves as bait." You start taunting the leeches to lead them back into their containers. The leeches swarm all over you. You're subject to a vicious series of bites before the leeches get bored and take off. You lose 2 physique. The leeches make their way to the hospital and end up infesting all the nearby waterbeds. Oh, damn. That didn't go the way I thought it would. So we're gonna go to the palace. I've already gone to the palace. We're gonna go to the tavern and have ourselves a drink because he's been having a grand old time. You spend the entire week getting wasted. Wow, an entire week? Really? Okay, one day an impromptu drinking contest is held. We're going to go ahead and enter. You down pint after pint, drinking as if your life depended on it. You end up blacking out. When you come to, you find yourself in a home you don't recognize and only your underwear. Your clothes are nowhere to be found and you seem to be the only one home. What happened? Well, hopefully he didn't turn into a werewolf. That'd be really awkward. It'd be a love story about 2 werewolves. And you know what? We're gonna go fight crime. Spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. Got that physique back. One day you notice a man drawing water out of a well. Suddenly, leeches begin pouring out of the well and cover the man from head to toe. No, not the leeches! Those are the leeches I put in there! Or not intentionally, they got in there. Whoops. They start making their way towards you too. What do? "Oh, I don't have any magic." Lure the leeches back into the well. You start taunting the leeches to lead them back into their containers. With great skill, you manage to avoid the leeches' fangs. You then lure them back into the well. Quick thinking. You gain 1 mind. Well, I need magic. Let's see. This man has a lot of charm. He's got a good amount of everything. His magic and physique are a little bit lacking. So let's go to the forest. What can we do here? Let's hunt. You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. You gain 2 finesse and sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day you stumble upon a tall, nicely trimmed hedge in the middle of the woods. You sit and eat your lunch in front of the hedge, wondering what exactly it's doing out in the woods. Suddenly, an enormous hand erupts from the foliage. Dodge it! Your reflexes allow you to duck just out of its grasp. You run faster than you ever have in your life. You gain 2 physique. Sweet. Okay. So, my first character, she is struggling as she's becoming a werewolf. So, we're definitely going to have to make her... Oh, man. She can't be the leader. Even though she did take some actions to save people from leeches. But you can't have a werewolf as a leader, can you? I can't make her the doctor. Or the conjurer, because she's got no magic. The builder, maybe? The smelter? The tailor? I don't really know what to do right now. Because the charm... Let's see, she's got charm 9, physique 15. Mind is pretty high. You know what? We'll go ahead and make her the leader. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You effectively delegate and prioritize tasks. You give a lot of pats on the back, rewarding everyone's hard work. This helps the rebuilding effort a lot. Oh man, that's good. That's awesome. So I have a lot of finesse, good amount of charm. My physique is fairly high. I've got some wealth. Let's see, we should make him... Oh, you know what? Because of all that physique, I should have been the builder. Oh, okay. Yeah, that would have been a good idea. So with his finesse and charm... Oh man, he could be the town drunk. He did spend a week getting wasted, so there's that. He's got somewhat good magic. Let's see, we could do the looter. That's not a good thing, is it? You know what, we're gonna find out. You break into abandoned buildings and hoard together everything for yourself. You gain 3 wealth. You gain another 3 wealth. This hurts the survival effort. Damn it, I just hurt myself in that. Okay. And the final result will be... Here we go. Took a minute to get there, I think. What's happening? Oh, that's right. The night is setting in. The Yawhg is here. I'm about to die. The Yawhg traumatized you deeply. Despite everything starting to be okay now, something in you snapped. Maybe it was witnessing a baby floating face down in the water. Well, that's unkind. Maybe it was when you found a man skewered on a fence, still squirming slightly, his eyes an empty void. What the hell happened? Perhaps it was when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in the school had resorted to eating their rotting teacher's corpse. Well, this has taken a really bad turn. Whatever it was, you can't help but drink. You drink so much you're not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion. One day you look into a mirror and your eyes are empty, hollow. Wow. You escaped the ruined town with giant bags of coins, jewels, and other valuable trinkets. You moved to a new city, living a life of luxury and elegance. Unfortunately, the new city you moved to has their own horrible evil, the Yawhg. The Yawhg sweeps through the city, tearing apart everything you know. This time, when you go to rummaging through the debris for valuables, you encounter a group of people doing the same. You get into a knife fight with one of them, which results in you bleeding out on a pile of rubble. That guy had so much promise, and then died. Wait, was the Yawhg the other woman? Was that the werewolf thing? What? What is going on? I don't understand. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. This is going to be the final one. This game is awesome. I'm going to have to play this more on my own. I love how the story just constantly changes. The leeches came out and attacked me again. And I'm pretty sure at the end I was the creature that killed everybody. This is extremely depressing, but apparently there are good endings. They're just not for me. Apparently I'm not good at making decisions. I'm just bad at this game. If you enjoyed, please let me know down in the comments. A rating is always appreciated. Until next time, take care.